Okay. I think I am on live now. And someone could comment so I know I am live on for sure. That would be awesome. Okay. I think I do see some people. Monica's here. Okay, it's working. Hi Anthony. We're here, yay, okay. Welcome and hello. My name is Shannon. I am the owner of All Things Newly Rustic. Today I have a helper named Monica. She's from Half Past 4. I'm a content creator and so is Monica. Monica's here to help me today. If you don't know of her work, go check out Half Past 4 Designs. You will not be disappointed. So, once again, my name is Shannon, and today I have this antique dresser that I have spent all week preparing. I've stained the top, I put some paint on there. It's not sealed yet because I have some really fun things to be doing. From Montreal! Hello, Canada. Me also. I'm from High River, Alberta. So why don't you guys tell me where you're from too? That'd be awesome. Okay, today I'm going to be using Peacock Dreams. This transfer is beautiful and I thought this color would go really well with the peacocks. So, I have already cut up the transfers, the peacocks. So, I'm distributing all of it throughout the entire piece. You are so welcome. If you guys can see it. So once again, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I know Monica will do a very good job helping me answer them. And if not, I can answer them also. Just leave them in the comments. I'll answer. Cairo from Egypt. What is the weather like there today? Okay. So the easiest thing, we're also going to be using Finnabair wax. And if you guys have never used Finnabair wax, it's a branch off from, it's a Redesign with Prima, but this lady has her own products called Finnabair on her website. Her waxes are glide-in waxes. And they are super pigmented. They smell absolutely amazing. Every single one of them has a different scent. I love using them because I like to highlight my pieces all the time. So today, after we're doing the transfers, I'm going to show you how to do this design on the top drawer using the Finnabair wax, and Redesign with Prima stamps. So, I'm going to get started by first of all telling you, from Ireland, welcome Ireland. First of all, I want to tell you, you need to make sure that your paint is absolutely clean with no debris. So this morning I actually just wiped it down quickly with just a damp cloth to get rid of any debris because your transfer might not stick. With these transfers, they come with little sticks like this, little wooden sticks like this. They're good to use for corners, for doing lips, and so I'm going to use that for the lips today. But I also have a transfer tool that can also be used. You can purchase these online on the Redesign with Prima site or through your local retailer. So I would like to get started. I think you guys can see that well, right? And I tried to do a transfer like this. I've never done it before, but here we go. So like I said, I've already cut up these pieces. Redesign with Prima transfer has these lines where you can easily cut if you do have like a lip, stuff like that on your furniture. Thank you. Okay. And I'm pretty certain this is where I wanted to place them today. See how beautiful that peacock is? I'm very excited to put it on right now. You want to be very, very careful taking these off because they are very sticky. And I will also tell you that once you put this on your piece, you're very much committed. Ripping it off can happen, but you're going to also rip some of your transfers. So just make sure that you put it where you want to put it. So that's why I cut it up and I placed it before I took anything off. So I would like this as close to the bottom as possible. And I'm going to push everything down here except for this lip for now. So I'm going to use my transfer tool to start transferring the transfer to the piece of furniture. Hello from Texas. Hello, UK. Wow, I'm so happy. You guys are from like everywhere today. Okay. I just want to see where I'm at with how much is sticking so far. You do not have to put a whole super lot of pressure on it because you might scratch the paint, you might scratch the wood, you never know. So as the transfer starts sticking onto the paint, you can go ahead and start taking that part off. It will also give you an opportunity to go back. Do not rip the entire thing off because not all of it might be adhered and you might have problems with the transfer ripping. So this one is starting to pull off quite nicely and I'm quite happy about that. Has anybody on here done transfers before? Because if you haven't, I gotta tell you, you should, because it's super, super fun. Hello from Quebec, Canada. In case you guys missed it, my name is Shannon. I am from All Things Newly Rustic. I'm on Facebook and I'm on Instagram. I also have a web page. All Things Monica, yes, Monica has. I also have a web page, allthingsnewlyrustic.ca. And I'm doing this live to you today from High River, Alberta, Canada. If you're not aware of what that is, can you guys see how beautiful that is coming off? Ugh, am I ever happy? So High River, Alberta is a small town in Alberta, Canada, about 15,000 people. And I reside here with my two wonderful teenagers. They are almost 16 and almost 13, or no, almost 14, 2 years apart. And they keep me so busy. You also want to make sure you get the sides down. If the sides start pulling up, just go back, put your sheet back on, and continue. There's really no need to go quickly with anything you do with furniture-wise. Take your time, because you're only going to do it once. You want to make sure it sticks properly. You want to make sure it doesn't rip. And be patient. That's probably my best advice. So I think that's looking beautiful. What do you guys think? Hello from Italy. Terry. Hi, Terry. Terry's done transfers. Also. know that. Terry does beautiful job. Beautiful job with her work. So just kind of push the white edges. There is a little bit of white edges here, but I will be sealing these transfers with a clear coat when I'm done, when I have all the transfers on. You guys can see okay? Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? You have no idea, you guys, how excited I've been to do this. I've been holding off not doing it myself, like prior to this live, because I've been so excited. It's always the end result that's like the best for me anyways, during this whole process. So I want to show you. Remember how I was talking to you guys about the lip? Here's a lip, and it's probably about a half, maybe an inch deep, okay? So I'm only starting at the end with this transfer. Can you guys see it? Thank you. Thank you, Terry. So I'm just gonna make sure before I bend this over, because I want the little bit of that tail going over the lip. I wanna make certain that I don't do it at all at the same time, because I'm worried it might rip or something like that. So just take that extra time. This color is Surf Blue by Benjamin Moore. Isn't it pretty? Oh yes, and I knew exactly I was gonna do Peacock with this color. I've been waiting to use the transfer for so long. Transfer tools are amazing. I've worn out the one side of it. That's how much I've used it. And the other side is big. So I use the bigger sides to go along the bigger pieces. I use this one that already comes with the transfer to do the lip. And I'm quite happy with actually how this is going across. Can you see that? Ooh, how exciting. You can kind of feel the transfer also coming off this white sheet. There we go, guys. There's the first peacock. And I will show you the lip. Yeah, the transfer tool, if you're doing transfers, the transfer tool is by far the best purchase that you will make. I promise that. So this has gone in so nicely in that lip, and I'm so happy. Now let's do the feathers. I'm so happy this piece of furniture is on wheels. Anytime I get antiques, I love for them to be on the wheels because they're so easy to work with. I mean, I love furniture anyways, but when they're on wheels, even better. So do you guys like my placement with the feathers? Oh yeah, no, that's what, look how much I've rubbed it, Terry. That's how much I've used it. But they are very worth it. I'm actually going to cut this end here and try very hard not to touch the sticky part. Alright, what do you guys think? I already did it. I'm already committed. I already put it on. Now, I do like the bigger size transfers. Redesign with Prima. If you go on their webpage, redesignwithprima.com, they have so many amazing transfers. Like, I'm talking about so many amazing transfers that it's kind of hard to choose your favorite ones because they're all so beautiful. You can also see it separated, especially on the sides. So that is super helpful also. This transfer, Peacock Dreams. Peacock Dreams, if you're just joining me, thanks Monica. If you're just joining me, this is what I'm using, Peacock Dreams. I think this color, this transfer is so versatile that I would go with most colors. I also have a mirror for this that I'm probably going to finish today, but it has a pointy top to it, and so the top really reminded me of peacocks, and I'm also going to put the Finnabair wax on it to highlight it. And I will show you guys that also. I will have it ready, I think maybe by tomorrow, and if you want to go on all things newly rustic, I'll show you the entire piece already done up. Because I do need to seal this. I do need to seal this entire piece. I need to seal the transfers and the entire piece. I'm not certain yet, but I think I might glaze it with black glaze. What do you guys think? And then put some Finnabair to highlight the entire thing. I think I might do that. We'll see after I wax it what happens. Okay. So just push down on the ends so none of the film is showing. Also, once you seal these, you won't see any. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. There's a little bit of white film from the transfer, but once it's sealed, you won't even see that. Feather number 2. What do you guys think so far? I also think I might put some stamps in here. Some brass colored stamps. There's so much you can do with furniture, it is insane, and I feel like I'm just starting to touch the surface with designing furniture, and it's just been the most incredible time of my life. I enjoy it so much. Oh, is Kelly here? Oh, hello. You don't have to use tape. This one was already stayed on there. I don't always use green tape, but it will help it will help not make the transfer not slide. Hi Carla. Welcome. For all of you who are new, who just got on, my name is Shannon. I am the owner of All Things Newly Rustic, and today I'm using Redesign with Prima's Peacock Dreams. And then afterwards, we're going to use some Finnabair wax, and we're going to design the side drawers. And these are super fun. Anyone who's ever done transfers knows exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to these things being, like, fun. Painting's fun also, but I mean, it's so nice to see your vision come to life. And I believe my vision's working out quite well with this piece. So it's Sunday morning. It's early here. I'm not even sure what time it is. What time is it? 9:19 here. So I feel like I still have the entire day to work on this more and more. What are you guys going to do today? The weather's nice here. I think it's going to be 11 degrees Celsius today. So now looking at this, I definitely want to put some stamps in the middle there. I'm just not certain which ones yet, but I think that's definitely going to be the plan. Do you see how amazing that is coming off? That is like a dream come true for me. And like I said, this piece is painted. This piece is not sealed. It's windy here also, Monica. Very windy. I can hear the wind. Maybe it's traveling where you are to here. Or maybe the other way around. You're getting it from us. And like I said, just go slow. Take your time. You want to make sure the transfer absolutely adheres to your piece. You want to make sure you don't rip this clear plastic off, because you may rip the transfer. And in retrospect, it doesn't really take as long as it would look amazing, right? So I like to take that time. I like to be patient with it because I know the end results are gonna make me so very happy. Yeah, maybe you're getting our cold air. Sorry, Monica. Now you know how we feel. Canada can be very cold, especially on the prairies. Mind you, this past winter was really, really nice. We had one real bad cold storm, and it was like minus 44, I believe, for probably 2 weeks. And like that happens here. Okay. Okay. Can you guys see it? How am I doing? Should I keep going? Okay. Brazil! Oh, Carla, you are so lucky. Let's do the other side. Let's design the other side. So, I'm actually gonna put that feather right there. You guys like that there? I didn't really know if it was working there. Aren't these the most beautiful peacocks? And like, who doesn't like peacocks? Everyone, I think, likes peacocks. They're very beautiful birds. I certainly love them. Especially this one, it's got the blues, the greens, and this transfer comes with many different color peacocks. It has a red one. It has one big one already blooming, like with the feathers blooming. It's a beautiful transfer. I am using a majority of this transfer. This one, I don't need to go over any lip. And you want to make sure you place it unevenly. And like I said, in case you missed it, once you put the transfer on, you're committed. That's where it needs to stay. You cannot rip them off after again because they may come out in parts. in pieces, and then you're gonna have to redo that entire side of that piece. So just take your time with the transfer. Take your time putting it on, because you're gonna have an absolutely amazing looking piece of furniture when you're done, and that piece of furniture is gonna last you a long time. So it will be so worth your patience, I promise. And so afterwards, I'm going to use the Finnabair wax. I'm not sure if you guys can see the side drawers, but I'm going to use stamps using the Finnabair wax. This stamp is called Imperial Crackle, and what I actually wanted, I stained these sides, and what I actually wanted was the wood to look crackled. Like, I love that, and I thought maybe it represented the feet of peacocks. We're going to work on that on the top drawer after these transfers go on. This one's a smaller peacock, so there's no lip to go over. So this one's going to be a little better than... Oh, hi, Danica. On the other side, for sure. Okay. Yeah, it looks better on this side than it did down there, right? Danica? Yeah, I think that's what she's talking about. Okay. You don't have to press too hard. It may sound like that because my house is very echoey, so it sounds like maybe I'm scraping too hard. But you don't want to press too hard because it might scratch the paint and it might scratch the wood depending on the softness of the wood. So this transfer is kind of super, super easy. As you can see, they are easy to do. I've already done the other side. If you guys are just joining me, I've already done the other side, and I will flip that around soon when I'm finished this. And this peacock, like the blue ones are kind of like 3D, like they got nice whites, like light blues, and like, oh, I'm just in love with these. Maybe I'll get another one and use it on a different piece of furniture also. But you don't have to use the whole transfer. I still have pieces of transfer that I'm going to use for later on. Save them. Always save them. Whatever is left on your transfers, because you will use them. Okay, now part of this is coming off, and so I'm going to go back and I'm redoing it. So that's another reason why you got to go slowly, okay, is you want the entire transfer to adhere. But when you also go slowly, you get a chance to go back and you get a chance to pick it. Oh, Monica, you really need to order this one. And I'm so excited that I'm able to show you guys today the Peacock Dream Transfer on a piece of one of my pieces of antique furniture. And I can't wait to show you guys the pictures when it's all done. So, as you can see, transfers are very exciting. And I personally think they belong in every piece of furniture, and I try to incorporate them in most all of my pieces. They add so much character. You're able to do your own kind of unique design. Not every piece is alike, right? People use these transfers for all sorts of different things. I've seen them on I've seen them on fridges. I've seen them, of course, on furniture. I've seen them on chairs. I've seen them on purses. They're so versatile. This one's coming off so nicely. And these transfer tools you can buy on the Redesign with Prima site. If you have a retailer close by, you can get it from your retailer also. You should probably go to your retailer before you buy it online and support local, of course. But you can also get the Peacock Dream on Redesign with Prima and also your local retailer. So if you haven't purchased it, I strongly suggest that you do. I've seen this color like on green furniture. I've seen it on like multicolored furniture. I've seen it on jewelry boxes. And now you know why, because it's so pretty. Okay guys, we're getting to the end of this one. As you can see, these transfers come off so super easy, so easy to use, so worth it. Just push the ends down, make sure that the ends adhere. You don't want them to peel up. But like I said, I'm also wax this. Thank you, Danica. I'm gonna clear coat these, then I'm gonna wax, and I'm probably gonna put some black wax throughout here to give it a little more dimension, and then I'm gonna use the wax to highlight. So there's still much more to do, because I don't think it's quite perfect with this straight finish. I think this peacock needs it needs some dimensions somewhere, and I might even put a whole bunch of wax in it, black wax. But I feel like it should have black wax in the corners. Yeah, that's what I feel. But doing the finish on your piece of furniture after you put your transfers on, that's the best part. That's when it all comes together, and in my opinion and in my vision, it comes to life when the finish is on your piece. Hello, Bellman. Welcome. Thank you for coming. Oops. Okay, I wasn't paying attention, and so now I'm going to. Because I just pulled part of the film. But, like I said, you can go back. As long as you haven't ripped the entire thing off, you can go back and keep using your transfer tool to redo it. No big deal. So whoever's just joining me, welcome. And I'm so happy you're here spending Saturday morning with me. My name is Shannon. I'm from All Things Newly Rustic, and if you don't know me, go check out my page. I think you might like it. I've been doing this for about 4 years now. We're going into my 4th year in July. There has never been a day where I have not thought about, painted, redesigned, gone and found furniture. Like, the whole thing is just, it is so much fun to me. And if you haven't refinished furniture before, get yourself a little table, go to the thrift store, get a little table, start experimenting with it. Okay. And this is the very last transfer on this side. And Vilman is here. Vilman's joined us also. And she's a content creator also from Redesign with Prima. And I'm so happy to have you guys here supporting me. Thank you. This one I can already tell is coming off so nicely also. And I'm sorry if I'm blocking you right now. I just... Alright, there we go, I got it. It was just sticking up a bit. So Vilman, I don't know if you've used the Peacock Dreams before. Thank you. The Peacock Dreams before. So I'm working with the Peacock Dreams right now. And like I said, I've seen this transfer done up so many different ways. All of Redesign with Prima transfers are very, very versatile. And they adhere to most everything. You can make crafts out of them, you can do furniture with them, all sorts of things. Like I said before, I've seen someone put a Redesign with Prima transfer on a fridge. It looks pretty awesome too. I wish I could do one on my fridge, but I can't. And there we go. So like I said before, and I'm not sure what kind of stamps I'm going to use yet, but I am thinking of putting distributed stamps throughout the empty parts of this. Now, I am going to put something in the middle here, but I'm not going to do it today. It is going to be a big surprise, and if it's what's in my head, I hope it works out very well. And if you want to see it, I'll have it ready soon, and you can go look on my page, All Things Nearly Rustic, and like the Redesign with Prima group page also. This color, Vilma, is called Surf Blue by Benjamin Moore. It's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, and I have some really fancy hardware for this. I just got it, and I'm excited to put that on also. Okay. Should I put it there, guys? The hardware is dangly. Or should I put it where the hardware is going to go? Let's put it there. Yeah, let's put it there. Remember when I told you, once you put the transfer on, you're very committed. You cannot rip them off. That is how good they work. And just be patient, just take your time. There's no real rush with these. They're not super hard to use at all. You just gotta be patient. And like I said, I got a special surprise for the middle here. But you guys have to like the Redesign with Prima page and go check out my page at All Things Nearly Rustic. And I'll be showing the picture of the finished product for this soon. Thank you. And if you missed it, I also have a mirror that's going on the top of this. And the top part of it, the mirror, really represented feathers to me. So I can't wait to show you guys that either. Yay, okay, I think that looks good. And I like to do with the transfers, I like to make sure if I have a blue feathers over here, I'll put a blue feather over here. I like to make sure my lines are a little bit clean that way. But you know what? Everyone's different. And there's so many incredible artists out there. Like, it just blows my mind what I see on that Redesign with Prima site. This color is beautiful of this feather right here. And this is the transfer I'm using if you're just stopping by. So, oh, this one is the Regal, the Ultra Matte by Benjamin Moore. Yeah. And I absolutely love matte paint. I love chalk paint as well. I use chalk paint an awful lot. I use country sheet paint an awful lot. Also, all great paints. And remember to pull the plastic that is adhered to the transfer off slowly. Use your transfer tool, or they also come with the transfer sticks, and they work well for little corner areas also. Oh, I'm excited to see what I do because I know exactly what I'm going to do in the middle, and I think it's going to look beautiful. Okay, and just wait until you see the hardware that I got for this. Oh, I'm so excited. We're going to move on over to the other side. I'm not sure what time I'm at. Okay. I got enough time for you, the doors, and these two transfers also. So far, I've done this one side, and I've done an equivalent with peacocks and two feathers on this side. I've done these two feathers, and I have these two feathers. So it took me a total of 40 minutes to do all those transfers, and I don't think that's that bad. Okay, now I'm just going to go in front of it for a minute, guys. And it does make a mess also if you're cutting the transfers. I'm not going to lie about that. You'll have lots of scraps on the floor. Okay. So just push it down. Make sure you don't have any bubbles. I'm going to try and do it with my left hand. See how well that works. So I can show you guys. So like I said, this one is called Peacock Dreams. This transfer is called Peacock Dreams. It's available on redesignwithprima.com. It's also available at your local retailers. And if you don't know where your retailers are, Redesign with Prima has an option on their website where you can put in your location and we'll show you the exact locations within your vicinity to get it. Yeah. To go to your local retailer. Anytime you shop local, that is so beneficial for especially small businesses. I know because I have one also. So go to your retailer first, and if it's not feasible for you, you can order it online on redesignwithprima.com. So I have put a little bit of this transfer going into the design here. So I'm just going to make sure I push that in properly. Super fun. These transfers are super fun to do. If you've never done them before, I say go get yourself some transfers. I'm not sure if you'll stop at one, because I never do. So And these are Redesign with Prima. This one's the Redesign with Prima Peacock Dreams. Yes. And I guess I'm not doing too bad with my left hand because I'm right-handed. So I can already see the transfer pulling up. Just pull up the plastic part very carefully. And then work your way down. Take your time. Recreation, there should always be time. I'm gonna use my right hand, so we're gonna work like this. There you go. Voila. And like I said, if you're just checking in, my name's Shannon from All Things Nearly Rustic. And today I'm working with Peacock Dreams from Redesign with Prima. And I do have a big surprise for the middle of this, so it's not just going to be feathers. I have a big surprise, so go check out my page, and within the next couple days I'll have it posted. And I think you guys will be so happy with how it turns out. I hope I'm happy also. All right, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's an eye. It's like a beautiful, it looks like a beautiful peacock eye to me. I also need to seal these transfers. I'm going to do that by using a clear coat, and I also believe I'm going to use black wax to give it a little more dimension in these beautiful design here that already existed on this furniture. So I like to go with the design of the furniture, and I thought this shape especially just screamed peacock to me. So I'm so excited for how this is going to turn out. So this is going over a lip. So I'm going to push that in afterwards. And I cannot tell you how excited I've been all weekend to show you guys this, because I almost did it all by myself. So I'm not sure. I do use a couple different clear coats. I use a clear coat, the polyurethane clear coat. There's a fusion clear coat, and there's also did I say Country Cheek? Yeah, and Country Cheek as well. I use. I think I'm gonna use the water base. I'm gonna use the water based poly with this one. Yeah. Did that answer your question? But I also need to seal the paint on this furniture, and I'm going to use a wax to seal the paint because I'm going to put some black wax to give it the dimension with this. I want some black wax in the corners and stuff like that, and black wax is much easier to glide with than like over a clear wax. Yes. So as you can see, we're not done yet. It is a process. Probably the most funnest process I've ever done was refinishing furniture. So the best part for me is when I put, well, I mean, it's all fun for me, like all of it's fun for me, but the best part for me is when I put the hardware on. It's like jewelry. It's like your jewelry for your furniture. Okay, this one came out very nicely. Like I said, if you're just joining me, I will have this piece posted. I have a big surprise for the middle, so I don't think you want to miss it. Like the Redesign with Prima group page on Facebook, and also go check out my page, and I will show you this finished one and what surprise I had in mind when I'm done. We're moving on to drawers now. And I will show you exactly what I am going to be doing. Okay, I I've already done the first 2 drawers. Let me just get set up here. I've already done the first 2 drawers with one side of what's called Imperial Crackle stamp. I thought that the side, so I did stain them first. I did seal them also, and then I used Crackle, the Imperial Crackle stamp, which looks like that. They are amazing, and I used, and where did I put it? So I just have my wax, but I've been all over the place. Here we go. The Finnabair Age Brass Wax is what I use on the Imperial Crackle stamp. And I thought this very much represented the feet of a peacock because they're kind of crackled like that. So I did put those on the side of the drawer. These ones are done. Inside the drawer, I use the other part of the Imperial Crackle stamp. And I use paint. The same paint is what was on the dresser on the inside of the drawers. So today, I'm going to show you how to use this Finnabair Age Brass Wax with Redesign with Prima stamps. Okay. There's the other drawer. I'm going to be using this paintbrush today for the Finnabair wax. And what I do, so I think my time's almost getting, we have enough time for these side drawers. So like I said, I've already stained and sealed the side drawers. This wax is super pigmented by Finnabair. You can get that on the Redesign with Prima site also. Thanks Velma, thanks guys. So you can get that on the Finnabair site as well. A very good tip with these waxes, a little goes a long way, and I promise you that because they have so much pigmentation and they smell absolutely amazing. I'm not sure what the scent is, but these are incredible waxes. I have a little like rubber or Tupperware container top part of it. Thank you. I'm gonna go like this. That's probably enough to fill one part of this stamp. And if you're just joining me, my name's Shannon from All Things Nearly Rustic. And right now I'm using the Imperial Crackle stamp. Oh, they smell so good. Some of them smell like watermelon, some of them smell like men's cologne. So I know because I've already practiced doing the first 2 drawers, the bottom 2 drawers here. I know that it does take a little more wax than it would paint. You can use paint with these, and I did. I used paint for the middle of the drawers, using the other side of the Imperial Crackle stamp. Okay. Fill your brush. So it's a brass, it's like a bronze color. So then I'm gonna paint, and don't worry about it going in there. That won't come off. There's little indents in there that won't come off. Can you see how I'm kind of painting it on there? And my plan is to go all the way across with it. These are super fun also. Stamps add completely to your piece. I just started using the stamps, and I absolutely love them. You can also get those on the Redesign with Prima site, or you can also get them at your local retailer. Okay, I probably didn't need to fill the whole thing, because it's not going to fit the full thing, but But I have filled the entire thing with the aged bronze. And I really apologize, but I do need to stand up for this. But you'll be able to see me. I'm gonna pull you guys up here. You'll be able to see me press it on. And I will tell you, you do need to press hard, especially because it's wax. Not so much, you don't have to really press as hard. Okay, here, so, see how I put that on? Right, so just like a stamp, you press on it, right? Pretend that you got a little stamp, like a little bar on top, like the stamps do. Same thing with the transfer. Check your work. Make sure you got it evenly distributed. And I can't wait to show you guys this finish. Yes, thank you. These are the clearly aligned stamps I'm using. The Decor stamps, Imperial Crackle. And right now I'm designing the drawer using Brass Stage by Finiver. The Brass Stage wax. And I love this, and I'm using, I guess, the crackle part of the Imperial Crackle. And I will show you guys this so quickly. This one part. There. That's what it looks like. Right, and I probably will go over a little more, but I very much thought that this Imperial part of the Imperial Crackle stamp looked like the feet of peacocks. So there you go. Okay, I think my time is pretty much done. I very much hope that I explained everything to you guys properly. If you have any questions, you can private message me at All Things Newly Rustic. My name is Shannon, or you can leave a comment down there. Okay, thank you very much for joining me, guys.